Well, I've done this video twice, and I screwed up a couple of times when I was doing it. I want to talk about the broodmares. I don't often get to talk about them. You know, it's new for me. It's new for you. Having broodmares, and last year it wasn't what we would call an exceptional outcome. But it's looking better this year. You know, we have 9 broodmares right now in total. 4. I told Joel the other day we had 5. I was wrong. We have 4 confirmed in full right now. 3 that are suspected in full, and that will have their pregnancy checks next week. 1 horse is not even foaled out yet in ISA 10, so that'll be a really tight timeline there. And Muscle Chrome still has to be bred. I think she should be bred this week, if I'm not mistaken. And hopefully she'll be bred to Kings County. I just have to ask Jacob at Midland Acres where Muscle Chrome is. You do a great job, by the way. And Stacy, who obviously has Kings County ready to go, is there a day that they could coordinate that? And I think there isn't. Is there a day? There's a day she's supposed to be bred to him. So right now we've Capistrano, Mara. Many of you may have known her. She took America 53, I believe. It was a pretty good, really good filly at 2. Come back so at 3 for us. Still ended up being a pretty decent mare, and we bred her to lather up last year. We got a lather up foal from her, so went back to lather up. I mean, quite frankly, lather up has that best pacing filly maybe that we've ever had thus far anyway in Venice Blue Chip. Is a lather up, and I really like what I've seen from her so far. So it really wasn't that hard. You didn't have to twist my arm to rebreed Capistrano to her. And then at Glare AM International Money, we're looking for a horse that didn't interfere that much. A stud, crossed well with the Glare AM. You know, we've never really had any issues with tie-ups with our international monies. She tied up quite a bit. She used to interfere a little bit behind and get out of gear. She'd make breaks. Not a lot of her international monies make breaks. So not only did the breeding seem wise, but the combination of those 2 horses seemed logical to me, and really excited about the foal from a Glare AM by International Money. And then my GS, talk about excitement. We bred 4 horses, 4 of our mares to Kings County, and scientifically he had no problem breeding, but he just didn't get them in foal. He did get my Jazz in full though, so at a 30-day pregnancy check, my Jazz is still in full. The reason I said that was last year she absorbed, and that was a disaster. So really happy that she has a full of Kings County in her belly. So exciting to see this entire thing take shape. You know, a filly, a mare that we had such respect for as a racehorse, and then Kings County's done so much for us. This would truly be an in-house foal, and just really excited for that. State Park S was a horse that we had bought last year in Harrisburg in full to Volstead. Had a Volstead full, looks nice, I'm told, and bred her right back to Tactical Landing. It was a good cross. We had a Tactical Landing breeding, and she caught right away. So 4 mares confirmed in full right now. Capistrano, Aglaria, My Jazz, State Park S. Now, we had bred Compass Rose DC twice to Kings County, I believe. Didn't get her in full, and then bred her back to Tactical Landing, I believe, once. No, we did not. We were about to. Ended up using the breeding on State Park S, and then bred her to Green Manalishi. So Green Manalishi, yes, Ontario. Green Manalishi's a sought-after sire. There was a breeding floating around that I'd heard about, and at the time made all the sense in the world. So Compass Rose DC has been bred, and I was told, I believe there's a big follicle there. She was bred to Green Manalishi. Globetrotting had a bugger of a time. Couldn't get her in full to Kings County. Man, I would have loved to have that full. But I think we'll be okay with Green Shoe too. Green Shoe looks like he's going to be a real stud, so to speak. Am I supposed to get off there? I think I am. So. Looks like he's going to be a real stud, so to speak. We got some real nice green shoes there, and I'm sure other people have also. His stud fee was pretty high. We got a discounted breeding for that breeding, and ended up using it on Globetrotting. And man, you want to talk about a horse that could produce any kind of horse. Green Shoe from Globetrotting. I think Jason's probably right. Going to be a problematic horse to break, because she was a bit of a renegade. and the green shoes we broke this year were most definitely the same way. So interesting, excited, but curious also to see what will take place there. Hopefully she gets a foal right away. Path of Totality was, obviously we lost the foal to Father Patrick, and hopefully Tactical Landing will do the trick. Really excited about this one too. Path of Totality was a horse I had all the respect in the world for. Just really thought that Tactical Landing, or that Path of Totality, would make a great broodmare, and it was just totally devastating when she lost her foal. But hopefully back to Tactical Landing, or to Tactical Landing with this mare. I love the Tactical Landings too. I like the ones that we have, the ones that we've been racing. They've been showing up well on the track, so I think we went the right direction there also. And then of course Muscle Chrome. Yes, we're breeding Muscle Chrome back to Kings County. There was a lot of different sires thrown around in the mix, and somebody said, well, it's just too close to breed her to Kings County. You're right, but we just bred her to Long Tom twice, so I guess we'll triple down on what would be considered a fairly closely bred horse. So Muscle Chrome hopefully will be bred to Kings County this week at the proper time, and we'll get her in full. And then that just leaves our girl Isa 10. Obviously, she was bred short last year because she was it was getting into her 3-year-old season. We decided to breed her rather than race her, and had a foal, or will be having a foal this week, to International Money, so super excited about that. And then who do we breed her back to? I couldn't wrangle an International Money breeding. You know what, though? We're getting a little late in the season now. Some mares have gotten in full, some mares haven't. People have switched up breeding, so maybe one falls through the cracks. Maybe we'll luck out. I would love to just get her back in full to International Money. It doesn't look likely at this point, but who knows? You never know for sure. So we'll see. We have the option of Father Patrick. The thing with Isa 10 is she used to touch her knees pretty good. So I was trying to stay away from any of the sires that maybe also do. Now, it's not like Father Patrick does, but the ones we have would tickle a knee now and again, once in a while. International Monies, they didn't. So I think that was a great combination. We just weren't able to secure a breeding to International Money. But as I said, we'll continue to actively look for one. See if we luck out. Maybe one shakes off the breeding tree over the next week or so. So we have, if she falls this week, we have about 2.5 weeks to find a suitable sire for her, and we will endeavor to do that. But right now, 4 in full, 3 likely in full, 1 being bred this week, 1 foaling this week. Off to a pretty good start in 2023 with our broodmare band, so to speak. So with that, I'll let you go. I got lots to talk about today, but I did want to bring you a quick update to the broodmares, and every so often we get somebody asking. So now you know all that I know. Take care.